Hey folks, Rob here, and I've been watching some of your other guys' oldest gun challenge. I think it was started by Gun Wild One, and where people have been looking at their oldest gun they own. I don't know if that's the oldest gun that they've had the longest or the oldest gun. So I'm going with the oldest gun, and the oldest gun I have is actually. Well, it's mine via the wife, but this was Sheila's dad Junior's Winchester Model 37. Now, this has just a piece of rubber on the buttstock. The original butt plate's gone. It's probably a black spacer. The hammer spring is pretty bad on it. I remember when me and Junior would shoot this, and it'd every few rounds it would not set off the primer. So, and this one has been sawn down. This is a Model 37A steel built 12 gauge full choke, and I'm not sure what years these were produced, but this one has been backboard and sleeved. Junior had this gun modified, and I have been with Junior on many a turkey shoot where this gun would take all the money almost every time. Junior never left a loser. He would always win. Now, he might not win at all, but he would win way more than anybody else. And this old gun's the one that done it. And he's the only one that knowed how to shoot it, because other people would ask to borrow it, and they couldn't hit with it. But Junior knowed how to shoot this gun. He had shot it so many times that he knew just how to hold it. And of course, he gave me the secret to how to hold it. And he said, put your front bead on the upper right corner where the postage stamp would go, and then drop the front bead down to where you could just no longer see it, and pull the trigger. And this thing would put, at 40 yards, I've seen it put up to 70 pellets, and that's usually number 7.5 shot in a envelope, because that's what they shot at, were envelopes. So this gun has won tons of money. I have seen people offer Junior hundreds of dollars for this, and he has turned it down. I know he turned down once, I think it was $1,800 somebody offered him for this gun, because it won so much money. I mean, he never left home without being a winner. So this is the oldest gun. I don't know what year. Like I said, this predates even serial numbers. I can't find a serial number on it nowhere. So this has to be pre-64 or whenever the all the laws were National Firearms Act, when it was implemented, everything had to be serialized. So this had to be older than the National Firearms Act. So anyway, that's the oldest shotgun. And I have one other gun. This would be the second oldest gun I have. And this is my Ruger Blackhawk. And this is in .357 Magnum. I traded in an AR-15 for this. This is the original 3-screw. And these guns are unloaded, they're not loaded. This thing has one of the slickest actions for a Ruger. You know, the Blackhawk is not known for the super buttery actions of like a Colt or something like that. Even the Cimarron has better. But this is a 1972 Ruger Blackhawk, original 3-screw, and like I said, I traded an AR-15 for this several years ago, and think I done quite well on this. I would definitely trade AR-15s every day for guns like this. But this would be, age-wise, this is the second oldest gun I own, and this thing's, it's got some blue and wear. It's not perfect, but you know, it doesn't have to be perfect for me to like it. Far from that. I like to have a little character, and I'd rather have a story to tell about the gun than the condition of it. And this supposedly was owned by a gentleman who only carried it to get when he went horseback riding, and it lived its life in a Western leather holster hanging on the wall, and that's why it's got some bluing wear around the muzzle here. When I got it, it had a little bit of surface rust. You got some bluing right around the front. The cylinder's gone, and if you can see that, that's from being in the holster, the leather rubbing on that. And but original wood grips. This gun is an absolute, just a very nice revolver. Anyway, guys, appreciate you watching. Join in on it. I know several of my buddies have. Boomstick, Mark, I just got done watching his with his old Winchester rifle and his, I think he said it was his uncle's pistol, or it was passed down to him by one of his relatives. And but anyway, join in on it. Show us your oldest guns or oldest gun, or and just keep it going. Anyway, I'd like to thank everybody that watches, and hope everybody has a great week coming up. And I go back to work tomorrow. It's my long rotation, so it'll be a few days between moving and all that. It's been kind of hard to squeeze in a video. I've tried to do multiple videos here in the last day, and so have a little content for a while until I can get further along. So anyway, guys, appreciate it, and until the next video, we'll see you guys later.